Now, look, it's one thing for your female friends to tell you, work out, look better, babe. He'll regret losing you. It's another thing what men actually say what makes them regret losing you. So we're going to be watching this video, and I'm going to give you guys my take on it. And if you guys enjoy this type of content, hit the like button and subscribe.
I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't want to.
Let's go right here.
And you can. This is the exact moment that your ex is going to regret leaving you, and you can use this with really any kind of relationship in the future. Now, when somebody changes the rules of the relationship, right, and they break up with you, they say, I don't want to be with you anymore. Excuse me. I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't want to participate in this. I don't want to do this. Most people handle breakups wrong and start chasing, pursuing, trying to change the ex's mind. Now, I understand why you guys are doing this. I understand why it's very painful.
Well, because usually in everyday life, when something goes wrong, most of us have the capacity to change it. That's the thing. Like, life has taught us that we have power. But what people forget that with people, they're different. They're like dogs, right? Like, you would think that if you chase after something, it comes to you. But what happens when you use that on a dog? The dog runs away more, right? But you know what happens? You get the dog to come to you by petting another dog. And that dog will start to get jealous, and then all of a sudden they'll start chasing.
Right? It's like that diagram where it's the two circles on left and right, and then they blend in the middle. I can't remember what it's called. But the longer you guys are together, the more blended those become. So when you guys go through a breakup, the one person is already pulled away, right? And you're still stuck here living that blended life, so to speak. Then you need to pull your energy back and let go. Now, again,
It's pretty much getting in touch with reality. Like, the sooner you get in touch with reality, the faster a lot of the times they come back. Because you're dealing with a fantasy. People can sense when you wake up. People can sense when you start thinking for yourself. And it threatens their self-esteem because people rely on your delusion to feed off of, to feed their self-esteem. I am this thing that you think I am, and they derive self-esteem, and they regulate their emotion through that knowledge.
I know it's hard. It sucks. But when I get my students to do this, it always works out better for them in the future. Because first of all, we focus on the individual issues. Maybe there's attachment issues. Maybe there's some sort of financial problem. Okay, so we're fixing the financial problem. We're fixing the emotional issues and the attachment issues. Now, a lot of the time, they'll get to a point where the dumpee realizes they don't even want the dumper anymore. They don't want that girl back or that guy back. So if they did come back, they just reject them.
Yep.
Right? What I say is increase your power level, right? Get back up to that point where you were before the relationship, or even better. And when you do that, oddly enough, I don't know if it's the universe or God or whatever it is, but when you get back to that mindset of abundance and the lack of fucks to give, that's always when your ex will reach out to you.
Yeah, it's pretty much you're finally moving on with your life. You're touching ground with reality. You're thinking clearly. You're thinking about your future without this person. You're thinking about how can I move on? And it's true. So it's almost like the fabric of the universe starts vibrating like a alligator, and they sense it. I don't know what it is about that. Not all the time though, right? Not all the time, but those who secretly like you, those who you pushed away because of your needy, creepy behavior, oh, they sense it. They definitely sense it.
It's when you let them go. It's when you're comfortable in your own space. You're comfortable in your individuality. Again, remember the two circles. Remember getting them back. So when you first start a relationship, that's how you are. You're a whole person. So all this other half is trash. Doesn't make any sense. You're a whole complete person, especially if you work on yourself a lot, and you need to take that whole complete person and share it with somebody else. So that's when your ex will regret dumping you and leaving you, and your breakup they'll come back around. That's what happened with me. And it's always when you're doing something for yourself. For example, in my program, now I'm not trying to pitch this or sell this to you. Don't take it that way.
I'm trying to tell you my program.
In my program, the students that are in there, when they're building their businesses, I have like 3 or 4 people building a blog right now, right? And they'll
Blog?
be
The
doing a
fuck?
post every
Don't
single
be
day.
posting blogs today.
Over 2 months, 3 months later, right? We're working hard. We're going through it because I do daily calls with these guys. And literally, hey, Kyle, guess what happened? Hey, Kyle, guess what happened? And I'm like, show me the message. It's like clockwork. If you understand how to do this right, you get 2 things that you've always really wanted. First, a better life, because you get to focus on the things that you were missing. And then, of course, you get your ex to come back or whatever, right? And then you get to decide what to do from there. If you don't want them back, tell them to go fuck off, right? That's up to you. Done.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, man. That's how you do it, man. Living your life. And the beauty about it is if they don't come back, you don't even notice if they don't come back, right? Anyways, man, let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and there you'll be able to book a one-on-one phone call with me today. Take care.